What if I told you that silver could be the most overlooked investment of the decade? While everyone is watching gold, smart investors are quietly turning their attention to silver. But why, and could the next big move already be starting? Silver has always been known as poor man's gold, but that label no longer tells the full story. Today, silver is not just a precious metal, it's a critical industrial resource. It's used in electric vehicles, solar panels, artificial intelligence hardware, medical technology, and advanced electronics. As demand continues to grow, supply is struggling to keep up, creating long-term pressure on prices. Over the past few weeks, silver has experienced increased volatility. Investors are closely watching the U.S. Federal Reserve, inflation data, Treasury yields, and the strength of the U.S. dollar. Every major economic announcement has the potential to push silver sharply higher, or lower, in a matter of hours. Another factor attracting attention is the ongoing global supply deficit. Mining production has struggled to keep pace with industrial demand, especially from the clean energy sector. Solar manufacturers alone continue to consume record amounts of silver each year, while new technologies are expanding its industrial use even further. So, what should investors watch next? Keep an eye on upcoming U.S. inflation reports, Federal Reserve policy decisions, and any signs of a weakening U.S. dollar. If inflation remains persistent while interest rates begin to stabilize, silver could benefit from renewed investment demand. However, if the dollar strengthens significantly, silver may face short-term pressure despite its strong long-term fundamentals. The biggest question now is simple: is this just another temporary pullback, or the beginning of silver's next major rally? No one can predict the market with certainty, but one thing is clear: silver is once again becoming one of the most closely watched assets in global financial markets. Whether you're an investor or simply following market trends, the next few weeks could be critical. If you enjoyed this market update, subscribe for daily insights on silver, gold, and the U.S. financial markets. Ye Raha Part 2 USA Audience K Liye, Engaging Our Retention-Focused Style Mine. Silver Market Update, Part 2. Now here's where things get even more interesting. Many investors believe silver could outperform gold over the next few years. That may sound surprising, but history shows that when precious metals enter a strong bull market, silver often rises faster than gold because of its smaller market size and higher volatility. Another key factor is investor demand. During periods of economic uncertainty, people often move their money into safe haven assets. Gold usually gets the headlines first, but once confidence in the rally grows, silver tends to attract a wave of new buyers. That shift can sometimes accelerate price movements dramatically. At the same time, industrial demand continues to expand. The global push toward clean energy is increasing the need for silver in solar panels, electric vehicles, batteries, and advanced electronics. As artificial intelligence and data centers continue to grow, silver's importance in high-tech manufacturing is becoming even more significant. But there are risks too. If the U.S. dollar continues to strengthen or the Federal Reserve keeps interest rates higher for longer, precious metals could face short-term pressure. Strong economic data can also reduce demand for safe haven assets, causing temporary pullbacks in silver prices. That's why experienced investors don't focus on a single day's price movement. Instead, they watch long-term trends, central bank policies, inflation, and industrial demand before making investment decisions. One indicator many professionals follow is the gold-to-silver ratio. When that ratio becomes unusually high, some analysts believe silver may have more room to outperform gold over time. While it's not a guarantee, it has historically been an important metric for precious metal investors. So, what's next? The next inflation report, Federal Reserve meeting, employment data, and manufacturing numbers could all influence where silver moves from here. If inflation stays elevated while industrial demand remains strong, silver could continue attracting attention from both retail and institutional investors. The bottom line is this: silver remains one of the most closely watched commodities in today's market. Whether you're investing for the long term or simply tracking market trends, the coming months could present significant opportunities, as well as increased volatility. Stay informed, manage your risk carefully, and never make investment decisions based solely on headlines. If you found this update valuable, subscribe for more in-depth analysis on silver, gold, and the U.S. financial markets. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next market update.